Hello everyone, we are from ZEPP Technology. My name is Joyce. Here's my colleague, Robin. So ZEPP Technology, we do motion sensor platform for mobile device. Our first product is for iOS device. And our first sport, guess what? Golf, very obvious. So Golfsense, that's our first product name. It's contained for two parts. One is this lightweight device, which you actually wear on any kind of golf you have. Another part is your iPhone app. So Robin also have everything. He's going to present later. Our first Golfsense product is currently still co-working with Apple for our first release. So Robin, please be the position to do a swing. Be careful the front row. Oh, me too. All right, so like anyone you put on the device, you can do the swing like that. And immediately the Golfsense will collect your data real time and transform to your iPhone app. For here, they will transform into a 3D chess, so you'll be able to see your swing from different kind of angles. Very cool, huh? So if you are a beginner, you don't know how to read the data, don't worry about it. We have a PGA coach data already in the device, so you can select one. And then let's compare with the coach data again. Let's look at 3D chess again. So here you can see the blue color is from the coach. If you sight carefully to see the angle to angle, the portrait is quite different. If you start from here, the blue color from the coach, the upstream portrait is on one plane exactly. While Robin's, he's absolutely not professional. His swing is very far away from his body. So I guess he actually lost control during his swing. So if you lost control, you are not going to get a direction at all. Alright, besides of that, you can also see some detail to know exactly how to fix your swing. Here we have actually tempo, posture, timing, balancing, all that. We're showing to face angle for this case. So face angle is about how you actually hit the center of your cross step. So that's the way you can control direction for your ball flights. So Robin's doing not too good, so only 30% something. So you had to, when the practice, had to focus on this element to do that. So now, some of you maybe played golf for years. You are going to tell me, this is for kindergarten. I already played for years, I don't need that. But you know what? If you have scored for 80, you want to improve to 79, it's very difficult. So you want to maintain your consistencies. So you can bring the Golfsense, go to the driver range, do your regular routine like Robin is doing. You can hit hard, aggressive for something, but you can also take a break anytime you want. So just anything like you do on the driver range regularly. You don't need to take off the device. You can come back anytime you want. So system will know. They will fill out all the embedded action for you. So by the end of the day, you finish your swing. You want to see how good I do for today's practice. You can go back to your iPhone app again to see how you score for your consistencies. All right, so you see the data, consistency is 96%, which is not too bad. So if you are a professional golfer, you can hit these numbers day by day and try to input to the 100%. So in the way you know the individual of the club and distance, you actually control very well. So you can actually hit your target better and better. But if you are a beginner, I want you to be very careful, because if you do something consistent wrong, your consistent number could be very high as well. So that's why we want to have the similarity here as well. So you can see similarity is pretty low here. It means that Robin is actually do something consistent wrong. So if in this case, he's not going to improve at all. So that's how you want to look at the detail to see the analyzed data. So here we can see the cross speed. So on the coach's speed, it's consistent high 120, and Robin is much lower than that. So in that way, he's not going to get distance anytime soon. So if you want to practice, you just hit the ball like basketball is not going to help. You have to go the driver range, specifically say, I'm going to control my speed today. So those are two examples for beginner or for experienced golfer you can do for that. Golfsense is our first platform. Our technology is able to do for other sports like tennis and even football. You can tie on your foot for that as well. And our platform is going to expanding for Windows mobile phone, Android mobile phone as well. So whenever you have smartphone, you can have your personal sports trainer anytime you have. So come to our booth, collect your swing data today. Thank you.
Okay, Matt, I know that your swing needs work. Tell us, what did you think?
Yeah, I love that. To be honest, I didn't understand it, the verbal, but I love it.
Thanks.
So great demo.
that just works, right?
Yeah.
So I love it. That's a cool thing. That would be a great gifting thing if I could send that to every hack golfer like Jason Calacanis I know.
Absolutely. Yes.
And let them go.
Yeah, one of the clients actually say like they actually go to a golf club very often, and they always go to the gift store. So they told me they already buy all the clubs from all the major brand and ball and accessory and all that. Say, I always go to the gift shop. I don't know what to buy for my client. Especially golf is very useful, the social, like business social networking like that. So gift is very important business here.
Great.
So they thought it's a kind of good idea to give something for their client too.
Any other golfers on the panel who thought it was?
No golf.
Wow.
I think
On Xbox.
This might be enough to get us to golf, though.
Yeah, no, I think that's the great thing about this. I'm a big fan of stuff like Fitbit and Epic Mix. Is you're putting a game mechanic behind, really a real world thing. I'd love to see a web interface. I'd love to be able to like share this on my Facebook.
Exactly.
Whatever.
That's exactly what we're doing. That the golfer can actually share the data iPhone to iPhone and iPhone to app. So they can actually collect. For example, if I see some coach, actually I like the swim and her figure is similar with me, I can actually collect her data, use my default comparisons. Because if I just choose some Tiger Woods, he's much taller than me. If I compare with his, it doesn't work for me as well. Right. So that's how you can actually exchange data from there.
I think it's terrific.
Yeah. We have a question.
I'm not a golfer, but I thought it's great, and I think the question is how will it translate to other sports? But that's if you get golf right, that's a good problem to have. So
I'd love to see cycling next.
Definitely. So the thing is, the reason we choose golf is for the cycling, the action is very similar. It's routine for that, like a Fitbit they do. Running is very routine. So typical for motion detection is if you speed, you see the golfer, they actually stop doing the sporting as well. So when you want to do motion, very high speed, dynamic, and you probably stop during the swim and you want to start again. It's very challenging for motion detection to do that. So once you actually overcome that, you'll be able to go to any kind of routine sports or game very easily.
Yeah, and
what about baseball?
Yeah, baseball.
Yes,
baseball
that's as well. Baseball as well.
Little league stuff for parents and kids.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You got a nice.
Is this purchasable now?
What's that?
No, not yet.
Is it due?
It's going through the approval process with Apple.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
what's the price point?
what's that? Sorry?
Price.
The price actually looking for $200 to $300 like that for the golf market. For different kind of sport, it's going to be different kind of pricing.
Question from the grand jury, Mark Pesci.
It looks like you have a lot of verticals that are possible here. Have you taken a look? The first thing that occurred to me was medicine, that this could be used in rehabilitation.
Exactly.
People who have had strokes walk with different pressure on different sides.
Yeah.
Have you thought about this?
Yeah. We actually saw a case for that. Is some of the senior people, they owe like some sports injury. So they actually couldn't bend, and when they're doing that, they wear something like that. You can monitor your posture change for that. So again, because we are staff, we want to actually provide a platform. It's not just a device or an app. You have to specific for one category, study deeply to see what kind of motion gesture you need to prepare for that. So I just say about we actually be able to do not just accuracy for the motion detection. Also, you want to filter out something is embedded for their specific category. So while actually rubbing is do other kind of action, not the swim, the system will know. So what we do on the technology part is actually we collect a motion gesture for the golf. So same for the medical, we need to create another database for motion for the medical usage as well. But answer is definitely yes. Once you actually be able to control the most dynamic, high speed, high control sports, then the rest of category is very easy to do that.
Okay, well done.
Thank you.